What is something you cannot believe people find sexy? Butt vor. Anything scat. Why? The 3 PS always confounded me: poop, pee, and, legit, pain. Fucking animals. A person acting like they're utterly stupid on purpose. Feeding fetishes. Food is great. Sex is great. Mixing those two? No thank you. Vomiting. It might just be me, because I have a phobia of vomiting, but I generally physically cannot understand how people are sexually attracted to throwing up. The mind boggles. Prolapse. All I have to say. Vor. I honestly find the idea of being stuck in someone's stomach slowly digesting horrifying to the point where it's scarier than any movie. People who are into inflating their bellies with an air compressor, people who squish things with their boots or heels, vor ball crushing. My friend told me her boyfriend is into extreme blowjobs, which apparently involves fucking her throat hard enough to induce vomiting. They do it in the shower, but still. We now have a rule where she's not allowed to go into graphic detail with me when talking about her sex life. 3rd generation Ford Taurus. Anything related to piss/shit. Baby talk. Designs. I am a developer and hear client feedback like, can we make this look sexy, or this needs to feel sexy, in reference to a button on a medical-oriented B2B landing page. It's a fucking user interface. No one is gonna want to stick their dick in it. I don't get how some folks want their partner to be fat, like really life thin fat. Or the extreme opposite, skinny to the bones. Don't misunderstand me, I have nothing to say about chubby people. I'm not a thin and muscular guy myself, and so on. I just mean those kind of people controlling the amount of food their loved ones get in a really disturbing kind of way, not mentioning their sexual preferences. I used to make fetish videos, so that list would be huge, but here's a fun story. We had a guy who liked to watch a woman in lingerie vacuuming up potato chips. Wait, there's more. He liked the sound of the chips getting sucked up, but wait, check this out. We made him 3 videos and he loved them all, but we were getting bored, so we decided to switch it up just a tiny bit. Instead of being in a carpeted hallway, we went into the kitchen, carpet to hardwood, and because of this we had to use a different vacuum. We still sprinkled chips all over the floor and the woman was still in lingerie. He hated the video. Can you guess why? It was the wrong kind of vacuum cleaner. Those TikToks made by 15yo boys acting like they're the demon/mafia boss/vampire/whatnot, doing violent things and pretending to choke you. Excessively long fingernails. Sounding. Just why? Lost count of the number of different items I've had to pull out of old men's urethras now because of this, urologist. It's always weird old men in their 60s. Fun fact, it's called sounding sure to the number of the urethral dilator, Clutton sounds, which were originally used to detect bladder stones. You would put them into the bladder and then listen for the sound of the rod hitting the stone. Porn with roided up Neanderthals furiously fucking upside down women slathered in makeup, with awful fake sausage lips and gigantic rigid plastic boobs. Dudes into kook porn. Why does the dude railing your wife always have to be black? Crying like in Japanese porn, or loud fake oh yeah OMG I'm ka-a-ami-ik. I'm deeply disturbed by r/dead eyes. Financial domination, find 'em. Why the fuck would you want to give someone your money just for the sake of giving them your money? Like, do you jerk off over what happened? I find cuckoldry weird as hell too, but at least that's sexual in nature. Finddom is anything but. Scat, diapers or age play. Seriously, a girl with a pacifier and a diaper in her mid-30s is disturbing, and men too. It surprises me how much incest porn is on Pornhub. Sounding. I want to know who the motherfucker was that saw a metal rod and thought I'm gonna stick this down my dick hole, and somehow felt pleasure from it. Guys with muscles larger than their heads. They just look a bit misshapen at that point. 2 girls 1 cup. Any deeply personal humiliation kink. Like, I get being daddy's lil slut, but being called a fat, disgusting, ugly cumbucket etc. is super not sexy. Women with huge disproportionate asses, giant fake eyelashes, and long talon-like nails. Chicks in porn doing whining instead of sexy moaning. Are men really into that, or do I just watch bad porn? Baby voices. Baby voices remind me of high-pitched Japanese girls in porn, making it a point to sound as young as possible. Me, I don't know how my girlfriend does it. Food play. I just see wasted meals and wasted money. Fisting. Ugh. I have some friends who seriously get turned on by mukbang videos. Like, I already can't get behind watching someone eat 3 times their weight in one sitting, but getting turned on by it. I am into a good deal of weird things, but there are a handful of things even I will not give a chance. Scat. Water sports. Diapers, specifically used. Cubs/children. Snuff. There are probably a few more I could list off, but those immediately come to mind for me. Children goes without saying, but I feel it necessary to list it anyway. Bimbofication. Like, sis, what? Big fat poofy lips. Like, why? Fake breasts and fake asses. Mpreg, or male pregnancy. My Little Pony. The shit test, when your partner makes a statement just to judge you on your reaction. I think it's pretty and immature. My ex said he liked making me jealous, so he would tell me that he met someone else, or that he lost my keys, or that he had HIV. There is a difference between sexy and crazy. Furries and fursuits. I just don't get why dressing up in a costume to dry hump someone else in a fur costume is sexy. Women torturing animals. Like that Asian woman who rips apart living octopuses just to watch them suffer on YouTube, ASMR videos with hundreds of thousands of views, or people stepping on kittens in high heels. Also human snuff films. If you are sexually turned on by shit like that, you should stop living. Kardashians. If you see an unedited pic of the Kim booty, it's like a pumpkin left out a few months after Halloween. Hashtag diaperbutt. Getting cooped. I will never understand why a guy would want to see his girlfriend/wife being fucked by someone else, and then being turned on by it. Feet. Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Incest. I fucking hate how common incest porn is, that shit is deranged. Baked beans. Saw an episode of a show called Real Sex when I was 12. I'm forever scarred. Picture fat people banging on tarp that's been covered in baked beans. It was horrific. The humongous ass/thighs/tiny waist combo. It looks like a horse/some kind of fucked up animal hybrid. Also, oversized lip injections. A lot of them just look nasty. Super extreme fake tans. Like, I can't take it seriously. A woman that I work with came in recently stark fucking orange, which to me is kinda weird because she's a very pretty person, but seeing her walk in like an Oompa Loompa nearly made me fucking lose it laughing. Big asses like Kim K's, or humongous tits. Most of the time, the proportions are way fucking off. Short as hell, slim AF waist, but an ass the size of the Hubble telescope. The size has to make sense if you ask me. Tits bigger than bowling balls on someone being 160 centimeters just looks dumb. It's one thing to be born that way, and another to go out of your way to acquire those features, like surgery. Symmetry/proportions size. Anything related to kicking, smacking, crushing, driving nails, through or to the testicles. I get people get off on pain, and it's cool, different strokes for different folks, but good God, why? Getting hit in the junk is the least sexual thing I could possibly think of, the pain is nauseating. My problem is that I can believe that anything in the world is sexy to someone, be it feet, anuses, Nickelback, or Tyrolean hats. It doesn't matter what it is, it fuels someone's fires. I am abhorred by rape fantasy or eating shit, but I know that some very particular people get off from those. It feels like I'm one of the few people my age that feels this way, but I don't understand how people think eating ass is sexy. Like, I get it, it can feel pretty good to some people, but you're putting your mouth where your partner's shit comes out. No matter how much they clean, wipe, hell, they could empty their system fully, clean it with bleach and scrub with a toilet brush, and I still will be grossed out if I even have to look down there. Any deeply personal humiliation kink. Like, I get being daddy's lil slut, but being called a fat, disgusting, ugly cumbucket etc. is super not sexy.